Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to King Spade channel. So after the new rejuvenating equipment memory in ROM Classic China server, which is an equipment memory item for the offhand, back and tail slots that you can get from the upcoming new instance Space of Time by defeating the Space-Time Dragon boss, it doesn't take long for the game to incorporate another related update on the equipment memory. In the beta test server of the ROM Classic China server, it was recently announced that a new 4th line stats for the equipment memory will be patched into the game and actually is on testing as we speak. This update is in line with the ROM Eternal Love original server game progression, which is also just officially patched with the 4th line equipment memory update. So what is this 4th line memory equipment is all about? Let's break it down. The 4th line equipment memory, as the name suggests, is the 4th stats that you can unlock from the equipment memory. Currently, the equipment memory only has 3 stats that you can unlock. You will unlock the first line after upgrading the equipment memory to level 10, the second line unlock at upgrade level 20, and the third line at upgrade level 30. To open the 4th line, you need to max out the equipment memory upgrade level to level 30. To unlock it, you need a new item, Soul Spirit Eye. The Soul Spirit Eye is an item drop that can be obtained from the Palace of Ghosts Epic Spirits difficulty, Dark Finale Epic Spirit difficulty, and future Space of Time Epic Spirits difficulty instance. A total of 10 Soul Spirit Eye are needed to unlock the 4th line of the equipment memory. Now, what stats or effects that you can get for the 4th line? For the Sacred's memory, equipment memory for the weapon and accessories, you can get single target or AoE damage increase by 8%, 5% penetration and 5% damage for both physical and magic, 5% normal attack damage increase, and additional 5% wind, earth, water, fire and neutral element damage. We also have the other group of elements, holy, dark or shadow, ghost, poison and also neutral element damage. Apart from normal or auto attack, it also has 5% skill damage with the corresponding elements damage increase. For these, I would prefer to go for the single target or AoE damage, as this stats does not have its counter. Alternatively, you may want to diversify your damage multiplier by getting the penetration and damage stat or the skill and elemental damage. Ultimately, whenever stats you take for the 4th line is actually good, as the stats provided are quite hard to get. For the second Sacred's memory, equipment memory for the armor, you can get 10% normal attack damage reduction, 2 points vid, and 8% skill damage reduction, 10% physical or magic damage reduction, 10% damage received from poison, holy, dark or shadow, ghost and neutral element, 10% damage received from wind, earth, water, fire and neutral element, and lastly 10% maximum HP or SP. For me, I prefer the 10% physical or magic damage reduction. For a more general stat, you can get the 10% maximum HP. And lastly, for the rejuvenating memory, equipment memory for the offhand, back and tail slots, you can get 4% final damage increase and additional 6% increase for physical or magic damage, increase 10% lifesteal effects, 10% PvP damage dealt to players, 10% damage to MVP and mini boss, 10% chance to inflict abnormal status to the target, and increase 10% damage to all races and also to the medium-sized monster. The final damage increase will be the ideal stat to get, but increased damage to MVP and to all races are good too, as these stats are harder to get. Now notice that there is no increased damage to small and large size, only to medium size. Perhaps this is to aim for the medium size target for PvP, but also I reckon this is perhaps to avoid an easy unlock stat that required additional size damage in small and large size target, like the Ignore Defense stat on the Desert Wolf and Mineral Card Deposit effect. Alright, that are all about the new 4th line stats for the equipment memory. Take note that this information is taken from the ROM Eternal Love. Some of the stats may be unavailable or changed for ROM Classic. This update is also not implemented yet in the official ROM Classic China server at the time this video is made. It was only recently added in the ROM Classic beta test China server, so expect some changes when it is finally finalized and released to the official server. In addition to that, the beta test China server had also changed the respawn time for the MVP. The respawn time of the MVP had been changed to 90 minutes. Previously, it was 120 minutes. These changes had been confirmed by the ROM Classic SAS server with the recent post on their Facebook page, and is scheduled to be patched into the game officially by the end of May. Perhaps the new 4th line for the equipment memory will be included in this update as well. Alright, that's it for this video. Stay tuned to the channel as I bring you more updates for ROM Classic. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.